Shakespeare once said that there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Some people believe this. Every day we see evil men that command in faith. Every day, good men live like rebels and are cast as evil by the very people they save. As for me, I don't believe it. Deep within the truth, I know that there's true good and evil in the universe. I've seen it. Can good and evil be confused? Yes. But that doesn't change the fact that evil is always there, waiting, watching. The only thing we can do is fight it when we can.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm actually experimenting with the intro and outro. I hope it works. I do want to change the video layout, but those are just from the games that they came from. And but I do actually like the message that it's saying in a sense between both of them. What they're saying and all that. Anyway, tell me what you think, like it, don't like it, and what kind of video or picture should I post alongside it. I was trying to find things like yin and yang and stuff like that to help show nothing's completely black and white, stuff like that. But without using like anime or other video game stuff, I really couldn't think too much, especially having to worry about copyright. Anyway,
repeat it back to
tell me what you guys think. Suggest anything.
Know your target and what's behind it.
And
what else?
Anyway, let's get into this.
Shit.
Because one thing I did want to talk about was, yeah.
I think these ones have a 5-second view.
How before I was more on the fence, and
sure?
even then I was kind of like,
want the
fine,
same
whatever
thing
you
that
do with
happened
abortion,
last.
at least be fair. If it's not alive, at let's say a month, let's just keep it simple, 1 month. Then if some drunk driver hits a pregnant woman, a woman who's only a month pregnant, shouldn't be charged with ending a life because it was never really alive to begin with. It's that kind of thing. Again, I'm not saying that's something ideal. I'm not saying that's something I want. I'm just simply saying, be fair, not be hypocritical. Don't choose it because, oh, this suits my narrative and this is what I want, kind of deal. Like, if you're gonna say something and this is your statement, then stick by it, and you have to deal with that. You have to take go along with the consequences, good or bad. Anyway, so with that, guys, I want to talk about why I think things have gotten so damn crazy. And yes, that was a quick jump from action to or from calm and all that to action, because I just wanted to show I love this game. I just wanted to show how it keeps real to the music, the level design of the base, and then when you get to see what happens as the Terminator invades. Anyway, so back to it. Because apparently in the 60s, the National Institute of Mental Health did a study, and for those of you who remember this movie, The Secret of NIMH, that's actually what that movie was based off of. Obviously, and actually this is even a more extremely. The movie was actually toned down and actually a lot nicer than what really happened. Aside from the magical stuff, because obviously that didn't happen. Anyway, basically,
Commander.
a scientist, and I'm just going to see if I can kind of help read this.
You're
so you know
alive.
what happened? I apologize.
An infiltrator got in.
1962.
Brought lots of friends with him.
Edition of the
We
Scientific
didn't stand
American
a chance.
ecologist John B.
Since
Culhan
they didn't go
presented the results
offline, I
of a
assume we
Macrobee
did not
series of
destroy
experiments
Skynet
conducted
Central
at
Core either.
No.
the National
No,
Institute
we
of Mental
didn't. It
Health.
was an ambush.
Have
They
placed
moved
several
it
rats in
before
a
we got there.
laboratory
So this
in
is
a
it.
converted barn where
We
protected
lost?
from disease.
We lost this
pedestrian,
goddamn war?
and
Not
supplied
yet.
with food, water, and bedding.
What do you mean?
They bred
I got the
rapidly. One
central
of the things they
portion
were lacking was
You
space.
have?
In fact, it became increasingly problematic.
I've got to learn not to doubt you anymore.
They became
Rivers.
increasingly problematic
We
as
need to
what-
call Connor.
as to what
He may
he
still
likes
be
to
able to
describe as
stop
his
Skynet.
Rat City
Forget
or
it.
Rodent Utopia deemed
I
with
couldn't get him on the
animals.
radio for hours.
Unwanted
You need
social
to find
contact occurred
You
with
need to
increasing
give him those
frequency, leading to
coordinates.
increased stress and
First, let's get you
aggression.
out of here.
You
Following
don't
the work
have
of
time
the
for this.
psychologist Hans
You have to
Selye,
leave me
I
here.
think that's how you say
can't.
it. It seemed the adrenal system offered the standard binary solution of fight or flight, but in the sealed
Before you
enclosure, flight was
I've got a
impossible.
confession to
Violence
make.
quickly spiraled out of
There's a
control.
reason
Cannibalism
I
and
wasn't so keen on
infanticide followed. Males became hyper
Remember that was
hypersexual,
people's sky at
pansexual,
March
and an increased
determination.
proportion of
I
homosexual.
lied.
And keep
I
in
told you
mind,
that you were number
we're
three.
actually seeing this. We have people who there's just violent
The truth
attacks
is you're
everywhere.
number two. Just
You know,
behind
with
Connor.
shootings, terrorist
You took my
attacks, and so
spot.
on. You have I don't know
And for
how
life
many
of me, I
freaking
couldn't
people who are,
understand why.
you know, what is it, 60-something
Now I
genders that
know.
we're at now, if not more.
They're coming.
Uh,
You need to leave
I mean,
now.
so that's kind of why I'm
Use the
saying,
fence
yeah,
in the
I'm
command
more
room to sneak past
on
them.
board with the, hey, if you want
And then
to,
find
have
Connor
an abortion, go for it,
and
because
give him those
let's be honest, it's
organs.
mostly the left who want that, and
Don't worry about
hey,
me.
if they want to, make it to where there's no more people thinking who think the same way they do, then
Still have
okay,
a couple
fine,
of
I guess
magazines
I'll
full
at
of
least look at it as a blessing in disguise.
Now go.
Callahan called this vortex a behavioral sink. Their numbers fell into terminal decline, and the population tailed off to extinction. Again, feminism basically bashing, the nuclear family and all that. Basically, I mean, obviously, rats didn't have TVs and stuff. You get what I'm saying here. The experiments and the only animals still alive had survived at an immense psychological cost. Asexual and utterly withdrawn, they clustered to a vacant, huddled mass. Even when reintroduced to normal rodent communities, the socially autistic animals remained isolated until death. And in the words of one of the Callahan's collaborators, rodents utopia had descended into a hell. Callahan's experiment with rats and mice provided extremely influential. His finding resonated with a variety of concerns, including population growth and environmental degradation, and urban violence, and of course, a project on the history of the stress at John Adams of the London School of Economics, and that had traced a few evidence of crowding pathology generated in the rodent laboratories as a nymph traveled in alternative settings and building institutions, the city of social scientists, city planner, architect, and medical specialist. Again, that was a quote from him. I don't know why I said I like it was me, but I do apologize on that one. And where's this video at? Okay, so anyway, a lot of others for the left who are going to sit there and be like, oh, this is being debunked or whatever, because his thing was actually pushed aside like he didn't quite know what he was talking about. So, but anyway, there was sociologists and social psychologists explored correlation between density and pathologies in their statistical studies of environmental psychologies. And I'm not going to get to everything, but anyway. Even then, keep in mind, the man who did this died in 1995 and increased. He was just basically kind of obsessed with this and trying to figure out how to fix this problem and so on. So anyway, Baldesser, a red-eye picture in Baldesser. Oh, I'm sorry. That one. Okay, so anyway, he died in 1990, dismayed, and it was the simplified negative message: population density equals pathology. That was more commonly associated with his work, making his contributions seem not only flawed in the human context, but dangerous in the words of the sociologists Fletcher and Baldesser. He radar sharp anger obsession about urban life stalks contemporary thought, in focusing upon crowding. Not only were the benefits of dense city living ignored, but other causes of urban pathology such as poverty and inequality were neglected. Yet Callahan's work considered many of these factors, suggested how they would be overcome, and as such his role deserved reconsideration. Again, that's a direct quote from the article, not something I'm saying or that I think. Again, this is up to you guys. And let me see, what's the name of this whole thing called? The Urban Animal Population Density and Social Pathology in Rodents and Humans. And I'll have to put the whole name in the description just for you guys so y'all can look it up for yourselves. Anyway, tell me what you guys think. Let me know. I hope this works for you. I hope this has been something, like I said, I'm still kind of on the fence, but now looking at all this, like, fine. The extreme left just want to, get rid of their kids, then fine. There's less of you thinking like this. We're no longer going to, eventually we'll hopefully get rid of the whole 80 whatever the hell genders and all this other bullshit. I don't have to worry about every person. Oh, my PTSD bullshit. Because you saw something on TV that you didn't like, you got PTSD. Get the fuck over yourself, alright? I've been through worse. Alright, my mom whooped my ass for watching Bugs Bunny. She just hated me. Anyway, guys, I apologize for that. Tell me what you think. You like this, you didn't like it, anything you want me to cover, and so on. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, take care.
That one day, every person in this nation will control their own destiny. A land of the truly free, damn it. A nation of action, not words, ruled by strength, not committee. Where the law changes to suit the individual, not the other way around. Where power and justice are back where they belong. In the hands of the people! Where every man is free to think, to act for himself! Fuck all these lipstick lawyers and chicken shit bureaucrats! Fuck this 24/7 internet spew of trivia and celebrity bullshit!